What if NASA already has a secret timeline to colonize the Moon and Mars, Jose, and they're not telling us everything? Internal documents, leaked reports, and insider whispers point to one thing: a hidden space colonization blueprint. Phase 1 is already public, the Artemis program. But the real goal goes far beyond flags and footprints. Leaked slides show a permanent lunar base by 2030, not just for science, but for training and resource extraction. The Moon has billions of tons of water ice in permanently shadowed craters. Using solar power, they split water into hydrogen and oxygen, rocket fuel, and breathable air. The Moon becomes a gas station in the sky, refueling ships for Mars. The real secret? A planned human landing on Mars as early as 2033, but years before the official 2040 timeline. NASA's partnership with SpaceX and Blue Origin is accelerating a heavy lander capable of delivering 100 tons to Mars. First crews won't live on the surface. They'll go underground, shielded from radiation. Mars has enough frozen water to cover the planet in a 100-meter-deep ocean. Leaked blueprints show inflatable greenhouses tomb. Food production is the top priority. Power comes from Kilopower nuclear reactors. Small, safe, and reliable.
We have to get back to the habitat now. It's moving too fast. Hold on.
Internal emergency protocols reveal that crews would have to shelter underground for up to 90 days. But what if the real endgame isn't Mars? Leaked presentations also mention O'Neill cylinders.
Giant rotating space colonies, miles long, with Earth-like gravity and climate. Raw materials would come from the Moon, launched via electromagnetic catapults. Water and metals from near-Earth asteroids would feed the construction. Compared to Mars, O'Neill cylinders offer more living space, no dust storms, and full control of gravity. NASA quietly funded a multi-billion-dollar study on O'Neill cylinders in 2024 core. The results are still classified. The plan: use the ISS and Lunar Gateway as construction scaffolding. Leaked timelines show Moon by 2030, Mars by 2035, and the first O'Neill cylinder by 2045.
Why 3 targets? Because NASA wants redundancy. If one fails, humanity survives elsewhere.
Why 3 targets? Because NASA wants redundancy. If one fails, humanity survives elsewhere.
The real driver? China and Russia are racing to the Moon. NASA can't afford to lose.
Leaked diplomatic cables suggest the Outer Space Treaty is being quietly rewritten to allow private land claims. Companies like SpaceX, Blue Origin, and Lockheed Martin already own patents for lunar mining. The first human mission to Mars will likely be a one-way trip for some, volunteers only. NASA is testing Cryosleep technology to reduce supplies on the 6-month journey. A rotating section on the Mars ship could simulate gravity to prevent muscle loss. Natural lava tubes on Mars offer ready-made, radiation-proof habitats. Using sulfur concrete made from Martian soil, they can build entire cities. Long-term, NASA's secret plan includes terraforming, releasing greenhouse gases to warm the planet. One leaked idea: detonate nuclear devices over the poles to release CO2 and water vapor.
But ethicists and scientists are already protesting. Chad, do we have the right to change another world?
The secret plan isn't just about survival. It's about becoming a multi-planet species permanently. The first Martian-born human, planned for the late 2030s. will be a new kind of human. Martian gravity is 38% of Earth's. No one knows how pregnancy or childhood development works there.
Secret experiments on Earth are already simulating Mars conditions on plants and animals.
Solar flares could sterilize the surface. Underground habitats are the only safe zone.
Every Mars habitat must have a storm shelter with 2-meter-thick walls.
Leaked landing site selections point to Arcadia Planitia, flat, low elevation, and water ice just below surface. NASA's next Mars rover, scheduled for 2028, is designed specifically to map subsurface ice. Before landing, NASA plans a permanent Mars space station, a gateway like the Moon's. The lander will be reusable, shuttling crews between orbit and surface. Despite official denials, multiple sources confirm the target year is 2033, Redundancy, not 2040.
NASA officially says no secret plan. But why are they building deep space habitats right now?
The secret is out. Humanity will leave the cradle. The only question is when.
This is just the beginning. On Astrogen, we uncover the real plans for our future in space. If you want to stay ahead of the secrets, hit like, subscribe to Astrogen, and turn on notifications. The truth is out there, and we'll find it together.